Welcome to another exciting episode of our channel, where we delve into the fascinating world of numismatics and explore the stories behind some of the most valuable coins in history. Today, we bring you a captivating tale about a simple $quarter coin, the 1988 D-quarter, which might look ordinary at first glance but, due to a series of remarkable errors and production mishaps, has gained an astounding value of $172 million in recent years. Imagine holding a coin that could potentially buy you a luxury car, a cozy house, or even a dream vacation, and yet it started its journey as just another piece of pocket change. What is it that makes this particular quarter so special, and what are the errors and mistakes that have elevated its value to such dizzying heights? The story begins at the Denver Mint, where the process of creating coins begins with meticulous precision meant to ensure that each coin is struck with the utmost care. However, as luck would have it, during the production of the 1988 D-quarter, a few uncanny errors slipped through the cracks. This quarter was intended to be part of a mass distribution, like many of its counterparts, to grace the pockets of everyday Americans. Still, unbeknownst to most, a tiny fraction of these coins contained significant manufacturing mistakes that would set them apart from millions of other quarters. One of the most notable errors present in certain 1988 D-quarters is known as the D/D mintmark error, which occurs when the Denver Mint inadvertently began striking some coins from dies that already had a mintmark present. In this case, the D mintmark intended to signify the Denver production was somehow double struck, leading to a curious obscurity in the appearance of the mintmark itself. This charming oddity may not seem like much at first, but coin collectors and enthusiasts are well aware that such details can drastically affect a coin's desirability and value. Besides its unique mintmark, the 1988 D-quarter is also famous for featuring a variety of design errors that add to its appeal. Imagine a coin where the obverse or reverse design doesn't line up perfectly due to a misalignment in the minting process. When the images are misaligned, collectors have the potential to discover what is known as an off-center strike. This rare phenomenon enhances the allure of the coin, making it much more sought after in the numismatic community. Add to that the possibility of a missing clad layer or the inclusion of an unintentional foreign object, and you can see why the 1988 D-quarter has become such a collector's gem. As word of these anomalies spread among avid collectors, the demand for the 1988 D-quarter skyrocketed. It's not just the aesthetic imperfections that lend to its value, it's also the story behind them, the hunt for these unique coins, and the thrill of the chase that captures the hearts of collectors. The charm of collecting coins goes far beyond the monetary value. It's about connecting with history, sharing experiences, and discovering the unexpected. The sheer rarity of these quarters due to the limited number of errors produces a disproportionate amount of interest, making them worth far more than their face value. To fully appreciate the value of the 1988 D-quarter, one must recognize that its worth is maintained not just by the rarity of the errors themselves but also by the context in which they were produced. Think about what was happening in America in 1988. The nation was experiencing a technological boom, and the coinage was a reflection of everyday life, moving with the times. In a way, the errors in the 1988 D-quarter serve as tangible reminders of a time when the nation was on the cusp of significant change. The unique stories that accompany these coins help create a deeper appreciation for them, and collectors become create enthusiasts, fascinated by the history and rarity tied to each quarter. Now, let's consider the role that grading plays in determining the value of a coin. The condition of the 1988 D-quarter is paramount. Coins that are in excellent condition will often fetch higher prices than those that show signs of wear and tear. Grading services evaluate coins based on their visual appeal, surface characteristics, and overall quality. You'd want to find a quarter that has clear, well-defined features, pristine surfaces, and minimal signs of wear. The difference between a coin graded at a higher level and one at a lower level can amount to thousands of dollars. For example, while you might find a 1988 D-quarter that is listed for just a few dollars due to wear, an uncirculated one, particularly one featuring error characteristics, can reach astronomical prices in the marketplace. The juxtaposition of a standard quarter against its error cousin highlights the dramatic variance in valuation, sometimes stretching from pennies to six figures. As collectors and investors delve deeper into the world of coins, the allure of discovering unique pieces such as the 1988 D-quarter compels them on continuous quests for the next big find. It's not uncommon for avid collectors to attend coin shows, auction houses, and online marketplaces in search of prized possessions, and the presence of rare coins and unique errors strengthens the competition among investors looking to maximize their collections while potentially cashing in. A market has emerged where specific quarters, particularly those with error designs, garner incredible interest among not only coin collectors but also those who see these coins as valuable assets capable of significant appreciation over time. Interest in error coins has surged over recent decades. Seasoned collectors and novice enthusiasts alike find joy in hunting these treasures and deciphering the secrets they may hold. Keep in mind that the coin collecting journey is not just about the acquisitions, it's about the adventure of seeking, the camaraderie of shared interests, and the thrill of finally finding that sought-after piece. The rarity of the 1988 D-quarter only adds to the excitement, as every specimen that comes to the market is a chance to enhance one's collection and, perhaps, make a profitable investment. With demand constantly increasing along with supply constraints, the market dynamic for error coins means that prices have the potential to increase exponentially, creating a perfect storm for investors. In this environment, the investment potential is remarkable. The coins serve not only as a hobby but as a financial vehicle, ensuring their value remains intact and might even grow over time. Now let's delve into the hidden possibilities surrounding the 1988 D-quarter. When a coin like this garners such significant value, many collectors wonder what other coins might be hidden in their collections without their knowledge. The world of misprinted coins is vast, and there could be other pieces out there that have gone unnoticed, waiting for someone to uncover their secrets. This wonderment is part of the thrill in coin collecting, as the sheer prospect of discovering another rarity can inspire collectors to examine their change deeply, look closely into collections handed down through generations, or scout estate sales in prized pursuit of a find. Moreover, curiosity sparks innovation in the numismatic community. Some may even be inspired to return to the minting process itself, seeking to understand how these errors occurred and why they have such a profound impact on coin values. Educational forums discussing the intricacies of minting and error identification have emerged, creating vibrant communities centered around the excitement of discovery. On the investment side, considering what the future may hold for other error coins can be astonishing. Just as the rarity and allure of the 1988 D-quarter led it to peak valuations, other previously overlooked coins from various mint years may experience similar trends as more collectors enter the market. As younger generations are drawn into numismatics, the interest in identifying and collecting error coins may continue to flourish, possibly leading to an upward trajectory in prices and value appreciation across the board. Being actively engaged in these trends allows investors to make informed decisions on which coins to watch and acquire as they look for moments when the market is saturated with interest in coins with errors. The mystery of the 1988 D-quarter highlights the enjoyable experience that numismatics can bring, making it a thriving space for enthusiasts and investors alike. There is an intrinsic value in the exploration of history and the personal stories that coins can tell. They not only serve as a reflection of currency but of the times in which they were made. As we reflect on the story of the 1988 D-quarter, we are reminded of the importance of paying attention to detail and the impact of small changes over time. In conclusion, the remarkable value of the 1988 D-quarter illustrates the complexities of coin collecting, error detection, and the excitement of uncovering hidden treasures. Each quarter carries with it a tale of the minting process and error, forging a bond between the collector and the coin while creating opportunities for financial gain. Whether you are a seasoned collector or someone intrigued by the value of coins as currency, understanding the significance of the 1988 D-quarter is a testament to the rich tapestry of numismatic history and the possibilities it can offer. We hope you've enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, and if you're inspired to learn more or even embark on your own numismatic journey, stay tuned for future episodes where we share further stories of awe-inspiring coins filled with rich history and value. Remember, treasure is ever present if you remain vigilant and curious. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts about your favorite coins. Next, today, we're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics, and specifically, we're focusing on a remarkable piece of American currency that has captured the hearts and wallets of collectors everywhere, the 1998 quarter dollar coin. Now, you might be wondering what's so special about a quarter that was minted over 2 decades ago, but hang tight because the story behind this particular coin is anything but ordinary. First, let's take a trip back to 1998 and set the stage for why this quarter became one of the most sought-after coins, with an astounding valuation of $135 million. With millions of quarters manufactured that year, the Philadelphia Mint produced a standard line of state quarters bearing the iconic image of George Washington on the front and a unique design on the reverse that celebrated the individual states. However, nestled within the mass production of countless coins were a few notable mistakes, errors that would catapult this specific quarter to legendary status among coin collectors and enthusiasts. The value of this quarter skyrockets due to a series of rare errors, which include misalignments, incorrect minting processes, and a double strike that should never have made it out of the mint. The phenomenon known as the double die is a result of an error during the minting process when a coin is struck more than once, leading to ghosted images or a blurry appearance in some of the details on the coin. In the case of the 1998 quarter, this double die error is touted as one of the most significant and sought after in recent history, creating not only a visual anomaly but also a mark of rarity that directly correlates to its skyrocketing market value. Imagine holding in your hands a piece of currency that was never meant to be, where each imperfection adds to the allure and story behind its existence. Collectors value coins not just for their age and design, but for the stories they tell, stories of the hands they've passed through, the mistakes that led to their uniqueness, and the very fabric of history they represent. The thrill lies in the hunt for these gems. When seeking out a piece like the 1998 quarter, collectors become treasure hunters, combing through change, attending coin shows, and scouring online marketplaces, all in the hopes that they might find just one that bears the magical errors that elevate its value. Another layer to consider in this intriguing narrative is the role of grading in the numismatic world. Coin grading is crucial for determining the worth of any coin and is performed by professional numismatics using strict grading scales that consider things like condition, rarity, and demand. A pristine 1998 quarter with errors, in good condition, could easily command the highest prices, while others that show more wear and tear might still fetch significant sums but not nearly as much. This brings to light the importance of proper handling and storage of collectible coins. A coin that might initially appear to be of little value could suddenly take on a whole new significance if it's found to be one of those rarities. Think about the allure of owning something that not only carries monetary value but also historical significance. It's a connection to the past, a tangible piece of history that sparks conversation and curiosity. The existence of certain errors in minting coins often results in them becoming fabled artifacts, transferring from generation to generation, accumulating both a financial and sentimental investment. The 1998 quarter, marked by its specific errors, is one of these treasures rich with potential. Another fascinating aspect to explore is the rarity of the graded versions of the quarter. Consider the fact that when mistakes happen during production, they often go unnoticed amidst the hustle of minting operations, and many coins with errors never find their way into everyday circulation. Instead, they may be stored away or lost to time. This adds an additional layer of rarity to the coin, as the fewer coins there are in circulation, the higher their value tends to be among collectors. Various factors can amplify this rarity, including how many errors occurred during the minting process and how many of those coins managed to survive the rigors of regular use. When we talk about the possibility of such coins far exceeding their face value, it becomes a captivating discussion. With the market continuously evolving, there is a growing trend toward investing in rare coins, especially those that hold potential for value appreciation, and the 1998 quarter is a prime example of this trend. An investment in such a coin represents a unique opportunity to own a piece of history, and as time marches on, the value of rare collectibles often continues to rise, driven by supply and demand dynamics that play out in the realm of numismatics. As more people step into coin collecting, the competition among collectors for these rare gems increases, leading to ever higher bids at auctions and a vigorous secondary market where prices can reach astonishing heights. Beyond mere collecting, the overarching story highlights deeper themes around value, significance, and how we attribute worth to objects in our world, particularly those representing Americana. Every era coin, like the 1998 quarter dollar, tells a tale of craftsmanship, human error, and the pursuit of perfection in a world that constantly strives for it. With its remarkable valuation and unique characteristics, the 1998 quarter is more than just a coin. It's a time capsule of American history, craftsmanship, and the serendipity that sometimes creates unintentional treasure. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newbie to the world of coins, the possibilities that come with such quarters are undeniably intriguing, representing a merging of art and economy that fuels passion in this niche community. So next time you come across a coin from 1998, remember the incredible stories they may hide and the potential they hold, perhaps even urging you to turn your own pocket change into a profitable treasure hunt. Thank you for tuning in today. We hope this exploration into the world of the 1998 quarter dollar coin has inspired and captivated your interest in the remarkable narratives that surround our currency. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below about your thoughts or any experiences you have had with rare coins. Until next time, keep looking for those hidden treasures. Today, we're diving into an enthralling topic that is sure to captivate not only coin collectors and numismatics enthusiasts but anyone curious about the remarkable world of rare currency. The 1995 quarter dollar coin that has recently been valued at an astonishing $82 million due to its unique errors and significant mistakes. You might be wondering what could possibly make a quarter from the mid-1990s worth such a staggering amount of money, so let's unpack this intriguing story. First, we travel back in time to the year 1995, a moment characterized by a bustling economy and a unique design phase for U.S. currency. Produced by the Philadelphia Mint, the 1995 quarter is a part of the Classic series, prominently featuring the timeless image of George Washington on the obverse side and an iconic depiction of an eagle on the reverse. During this period, the United States was transitioning through various phases of coin design, and while many quarters were being minted properly, a few carried with them critical errors that set them apart from the rest. These errors might seem negligible at first glance, but in the world of coin collecting, even the smallest discrepancies can make a massive difference in value. Among the most notable mistakes with the 1995 quarter is the infamous double die error, an issue that arises when a coin is struck multiple times in a way that results in a misalignment of the design. This results in what is known as a ghosting effect, where certain elements of the design look blurred or duplicated, creating an optical illusion that is both captivating and infuriating to collectors and hobbyists alike. In the case of the 1995 quarter, this erroneous duplication was particularly pronounced, giving specific examples of this unfortunate fate and importance far beyond their intended monetary value. In the coin collecting community, a pristine version of the 1995 quarter marked by this double die error is a prized artifact, worth much more than just 25 cents. Its rarity makes it a critical focal point of discussion. As we dissect the concept of value further, we must also consider the condition of the coin when it comes to determining its worth. Coin collectors are generally aware of the importance of grading, a meticulous process by which coins are evaluated based not only on their physical condition but also their rarity and demand in the marketplace. In the case of the 1995 quarter, coins that are well preserved and free from significant wear and tear rank higher on the grading scale, positioning them to fetch hefty prices at auction. A high-grade version of this quarter with its signature error can command astronomical sums, sometimes reaching into the millions, as collectors vie for the opportunity to own a slice of history encapsulated in metal. This rarity is magnified by the fact that several of these coins were either never circulated or simply lost to the annals of time, creating a supply and demand scenario that significantly boosts the valuation in authentication circles. We must also acknowledge the pivotal role that authentication plays in the valuation of rare coins. The verification of these rare coins often involves third-party professional grading services, which determine not only their grade but authenticity as well. The sense of trust and provenance these organizations lend through the grading process adds to the perceived value of the coin, further enhancing the circumstances under which collectors purchase and sell these quarters. In the case of the 1995 P quarter, the existence of authenticated examples that exhibit the double die error provides an additional layer of assurance to buyers, making them more likely to invest significant sums. Furthermore, the online marketplace has transformed the way collectors search for and transaction coins. Gone are the days when enthusiasts were limited to coin shops and local shows. Now, with the advent of the internet, people can list, sell, and buy coins from anywhere across the globe. Specialized forums, auction houses, and trading websites have sprung up, providing a wealth of information, a forum for discussion, and an avenue for commerce that has only further stimulated the interest in particular errors like those found on the 1995 P quarter. Indeed, the internet acts as a modern treasure map, where potential buyers can uncover listings for rare coins, often leading to heated bidding wars that can escalate prices to astronomical heights. It is a bustling digital marketplace where collectors come together to hunt for invaluable artifacts that spark fancy and conversation, where the narrative woven into each coin uplifts its significance. Imagine stumbling across a 1995 P quarter at a flea market or in the change jar at home. That moment of discovery can rapidly turn into an exhilarating chase, where the crisp, shiny exterior and hidden stories could yield a treasure that far exceeds its face value. With each passing year, the allure of collecting rare coins continues to grow, driven by a desire for unique investments that are not merely about monetary gain but rather about the preservation of history and art. The stratification of rare coins based on their intrinsic value makes them fascinating subjects of study. The stories associated with coins like the 1995 P quarter cement their places in the annals of numismatic history. They embody a unique intersection of economics, art, and historical narrative. Ownership of such a coin goes beyond wealth. It becomes a conversation starter and a testament to the collector's dedication and insight. As we unpack the fascinating world of rare U.S. currency, we begin to see how deeply embedded these coins are in our culture. The excitement of finding an exceptional 1995 P quarter is paralleled by the thrill of sharing knowledge about its significance with fellow collectors, further emphasizing how the world of numismatics fosters community and awareness. Each coin tells a story that transcends its monetary value, interweaving history, culture, and personal experience to create an expansive narrative that keeps people captivated. For anyone diving into this world, the 1995 P quarter stands as a testament to the beauty of imperfection. Each flaw and inconsistency in its design adds to its charm and enhances its desirability, turning what would otherwise be considered an ordinary piece of currency into a sensational talking piece. In a culture continuously seeking authenticity, the appreciation of rare coins like the 1995 P quarter represents a yearning for connection with tradition, craftsmanship, and the subtleties of history. You could argue that coins like these embody stories of human endeavors, errors, and triumphs, each error and mistake ultimately rendering them a rare canvas on which the art of minting is displayed and celebrated. With their profound narratives and magnificent values, these coins continue to fuel the excitement of new collectors entering the space, encouraging curiosity and exploration within the world of numismatics. In conclusion, as we look back at the 1995 P quarter and its staggering valuation of $82 million, we are reminded of the impact of realizing the extraordinary amidst the ordinary, of the simple quarter, which became so much more than just a fractional currency due to the collective efforts of collectors, the integrity of the grading process, and the endless possibilities that exist within the realm of rare coin discovery. The 1995 P quarter serves as a vivid reminder that value can emerge from the most unexpected places and that the quest for those hidden treasures often leads not only to financial gain, but lifelong passion and friendships. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the world of rare coins. I hope you have gained insight and inspiration about the intricacies and allure of the 1995 P quarter dollar coin. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your own experiences and thoughts in the comments below. Your stories could ignite sparks of curiosity in fellow collectors. Until next time, keep seeking out those treasures, and remember that history, art, and value can be found in the most unlikely places.